Back with another video, and today we are converting currencies from one currency to another currency. Means if we go to Google and s- search currency converter, okay, so here you can see if I enter, let me just go to USD, United States dollar to India. So 1 USD means 73 rupees. So likewise, we will convert using Python program. Let's begin. So what we need for that? First of all, we need something, right? So we can't just have a random value. Means we can't just say USD is equal to 70 or anything, or INR is 1, right? Values do change daily, means value changes on daily basis, because if we go to that website again, here you can see yesterday that was 72 or something, and no, on 24th Feb that was 72 rupees. Now that is 73. So we need something to track that. Okay, today's we want today's INR or today's USD value. So for that we need API. Okay, and I've get this API fixer.io. So let me show you this. So fixer.io, what it does is foreign exchange rate and currency conversion JSON API. Basically, this is an API. We can just log in and get API key for free, because if we just copy this and paste that here, then you will get missing access key. So we need that API key. So just get that API key. I have already, so I don't want that now. So let's get started. And another thing that we want is currencies. So this is a list of currencies. Okay, just a list of currency in a JSON format. Okay, in JSON file. You can see here INR also. INR. Sorry, INR. Indian rupees. Indian rupees. Okay. So let's get started. So what are libraries we need? First one, if we are using API, then obviously we need one library, which is request. Import request. Okay. Then another library which we need is JSON. Why JSON? Because first of all, we want to access this file, currency.json. To read this file, we need JSON library. So I'll just import JSON. Okay. And another thing which we want is pprint. So let's just get that library from pprint. Pprint import pprint. Okay. So what is pprint? Okay, let's go to Google and search for pprint in Python. You can see here, pprint is basically to, you can say, if we just use print, then data is not looking as good as we want. Using pprint, we can get a prettier format of data. Okay, just to look that data nice, we will use pprint. Okay, and that's it. So first of all, we need URL from where we will access that API. So I have that URL. Oh, basically we will use this. this UI. So let's copy that. Okay, and paste it here. Okay, after that we need one parameter. Parameter is access key. So access key. So I have that access key. Okay, so my access key is here. This is my currency conversion file .py file. This is currencies.json and this is api.json. So I just want to keep that API key secret, so I won't show that. I won't show you that API key. So let's keep that here. I will access that API key using JSON. Okay. So how to use that? So first, I will just open. Suppose that I say file, or you can select API file, just a random name, is equal to open. Open what? Open API key for API.json. Okay. And after that we want data, so data from that JSON. So JSON dot load API file, and in that I want API key. So JSON, if you go to here, this is JSON file. In API.json we have same file, just we have here like this. API key is equal to some random number. Okay, like this. So if I want to access this value, then I have to say, because this is a JSON, and I have to say like, if this is data, then data, and this is key. So this is basically a dictionary, so we have to access a dictionary key like this. API key is equal to data dot API key. Okay, so this will give us API key, and we can just concat that here. So concat that, or we can just add plus and do this rather than using format. And we can just do that here. Okay, that's it. We get API key now, and let's make a request and check if it is working or not. Okay, so okay, so what we have to do here, to go data is equal to, we can't say data now because we already used the data. We can use, what we are doing now is we are accessing this data, means we have to call this URL. To call this URL, we will use data URL is equal to request dot get URL and dot text. So why dot text? We want data, this data in text format. Okay? And after that we can just convert that into the JSON. So we can say like data JSON is equal to JSON dot load and now we are loading data URL. So you will get idea when I run this file what we are doing here. Okay, data URL, and now let's run this test. Okay, so print data JSON. Let's run this over here, and cd, and what we will do is by currency conversion dot py. Okay, so access restricted. Your current subscription plan does not support as encryption. Okay, so what it says is, as I am using free plans, so it can't support this secured gateway. We have to use HTTP. So let's try this now. Okay, so we are getting bunch of data. So we are getting timestamp, success, true, base, date, and all this. So what we want now is rates, because here we have all the rates. Okay, somewhere we have INR 88, base to euro. So let's check over here. Let's check currency conversion. Okay, and if I say euro to Indian rupees, okay, then you can see 88.85, and here you can see INR somewhere. Okay, INR 88.84. So like accurate, almost accurate. Okay, so let's go and check. We want that rates. Okay, so what we will do is data rates is equal to data JSON, and in bracket I will say rates. I just print again, then you will see we won't get this success, timestamp, and this base. We will only get this rates JSON, or you can say dictionary. But okay, let's go. Okay, so yes, we are getting this. Now what we want is currencies. I want all the currencies. So what I will do, I will write one function to get the JSON files. Okay, I can always do like open this file every time, right? So this time I will do API get JSON data. Okay, and I will pass file name. This is my custom function. So file name is this. Load this and get, and we have to send key, because in currencies we have currencies as a key. In API key we have API key as it. So okay, so that's it. Get this. Now what we have to do is we have to remove this and say here file name. Okay, and we just have to say file now, because this is not API file now, and this is, now we can select data, but we use already data, so I will say data JSON. Okay, or you can say like mm, or we can just return. We don't have to that way, and we have to say here key. And how to get that API key now, right? We have to get that API key. So I will say API key is equal to, I will call this get JSON data. No. Okay, JSON data, and here file name is api.json, and the key was API key. Okay, let's try, because I just write function and nothing is changed. So it has to run like this. Yes, it is run. Now I want currencies. So let's get those currencies now. So currencies. Okay, I'll just copy this currencies and I'll paste here currencies is equal to copy paste currencies.json and key also currency. So I'll just copy this, paste here, and let's check our currencies. Now we want this data. We are expecting this data. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we are getting the data. That's good. Okay, so let's try. This is URI. Here we are getting the rates. Here we are getting currencies. Okay, next part is to I have to enter, right? I have to enter uh, amount. Then from currency to convert to which currency I want to convert. Okay, so for that I will write something like this: input, or you can say like, so what we can do is ask three different questions. So first question is or you can say amount. Okay, is equal to input, and this is in integer format, obviously amount, or float maybe. So let's check that later. Okay, for now this is in a string format, so I will say enter amount, then from currency, okay, and listen, from currency, enter from currency, and from currency to currency. Okay, so I will say to currency and to currency. So we are getting this. Now what we want is, we want this from currency in uppercase. Okay, so for that I will use dot upper, and to currency also I want this in uppercase, because if user enter INR in smaller case, then that won't affect, means that will crash our program, because we are writing here this. And also if you notice, the currency format means INR is in capital, right? So we want this all these keys are capital, so we want input is capital. So whatever, if I input INR in smaller case, it will automatically get converted into uppercase using upper function. Okay. Now I want amount. So amount is basically I will just place here float because it may be integer but it can be float, right? So I'll just write float. Okay. And yes. So now we are getting this input, right? Now I have to convert. So how to convert it? So for that, what I will do is get converted value amount. Okay, get converted amount, or you can select converted amount because this is not function. So converted amount is equal to whatever the amount is into this data rates what we have. Okay, and there is two currency data rates into currency divided by data rates to no, sorry, from currency. That is from currency. Okay, in small case. Okay, so this will give us amount. Okay, and let's try this. So I know most of you get confused there. What is this? Okay, let me just explain. Okay, first run our program. First we will run our program. Okay, and I will explain you what is going there. Okay, so amount is, suppose if I say amount is 1 from INR. Okay, so I just have to do space there. Okay, to I will say USD, and this is totally wrong, right? 1 rupees. Okay, no, it is not wrong actually. Okay, so let's try again. Sorry. Okay. This time what we will do is we will enter amount 1 from USD to INR 73, right? And we saw that this 73 somewhere. If we go here and say USD somewhere, yes, USD, it is 73.60, right? There are only 2 digits, so we have to convert that also, right? So okay, how to close this? I don't want to debug this now. Close, stop this. Okay, so we have to make that rounded value, or we can select round. So round requires this function. So let's run this again. Okay, let's add spaces here or something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Okay. So let's try this now. So if I say 1, then this is USD and to INR. So it is working. Okay. So Let's try and do one thing. Let me explain you this formula what we have here. So what is our amount? Okay, a little bit of maths here. So if I enter, so let's skip that here. What we enter amount 1. Okay, I will write this in comment. Okay, suppose our amount is 1. Okay, 1. Okay. And data rates. What is data rate? If you see, our data rate is this array, right? And what I am doing here, data rate are two currency. So two currency means if I want to convert into USD, so I will say from currency, let's just add this values here. Okay, from currency it's suppose USD, so USD, and to currency. This is just an example, okay? INR, and data rates are this. Okay, so data rate of two currency. So if I say 1 into data rate of two currency means data rate of INR. So what is the data rate of INR? Well, let's find out quickly here. Data rate of INR 88 point something. Okay, divided by data rate of from currency. So data rate of from currency means USD. So data rate of USD. So U is at a percent somewhere. USD 1 point something. Okay, and that's it. This will give us, if you calculate, let me open my calculator. Now obviously this will give us, because it's Python, right? 1 into 88 point, sorry, 1 into 88.84 divided by 1.20, 74 point something. So what is happening here is, okay, yes, so 88, let's do this, where is it? How to clear? Okay, 88.84 divided by 1.20, this will give us 70 point or 74 point something. Okay, and our output is relatively similar to that because we haven't used this value, right? Because if we just use these values, then obviously we will get that output in our calculator. Okay, so if I just paste that value here as divided by divided by this equal to 73.15. Okay, so, and why we are doing this? Because these values or data rates are compared with base values. Means what is the base? Base is, you can say, euros, right? Euros to USD, euros to INR. Okay, depending on that, this is, so basically 1 euro is equal to, so from that I can say that 1 euro, I think euro is right like this, I think so, euro, okay, euro, right, something like that. Okay, euro is equal to 88 point something INR, and 1 euro is equal to 1.2 USD. Now I want to convert this into USD to INR. For that we have this formula. Just that's it. Formula means basically we are dividing this with amount whatever we have. Okay. Basically we are dividing 88 point something into amount. Okay. That is the simple, you can say like simple answer. So yes, now we are getting converted values. But here it one here is one quick, what you can say like this is, what if I enter a random value, means what if I enter APCSL currency, okay, 1, and if I enter ACD something like that and 2, this will give us an error and we don't want that, right? So for that I will just I can write try catch, or you can say try accept. And there is another thing is I don't know this currency, right? As a user, if I am using this program, I don't know what are the currency values are, so I have to print it. So I will ask user if you want to print. I will say query is equal to input, what, what you can say, um, to show currency, okay, and if query is equal to show currency, I will say yes or no here, okay, show currency, yes, y and n. If it is equal to y, okay, y or capital Y, whatever it is, dot uppercase, upper, so I have to write here y, and if it is true, then I will say print print currencies. So this currency. So why I am using this print? Let me show you. Just comment out this point. Okay, it is not comment. Okay, let's just say return here. Okay, and this is ridiculous because I'm coming from JavaScript world and I'm using a bracket. So sorry for that. Okay, and we have to use return here if it is true, means it is true. So yes. Okay, so I'm going to return. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. So if I say yes, then you can see this is in a good format at least, because previously it was like this. So you can see at least this is in a good format. Let's just extend it. Okay, it is in a good format. So if it is y, then this. If it is not y, then it's okay, right? It's okay. We will just execute our program, and that's it. So we are getting our value. Now what I have to do is I have to write try catch. For that, I will say I will write one function here, def currency conversion, function, and this all data will be here, boom, and I will write try currency conversion function here, and it just accept whatever the error is. Okay. And why this like this? Why it is not? I don't know. It have to be in orange color, right? Except okay, not orange. So except I will say print you entered wrong. You entered wrong input. Okay, and give another try. Show currencies. So let's see, and at the end I just have to print in a format. So I will say add amount and I can say what is this from currency is equal to sorry for here, and we will say converted amount, and we will just use this here to do currency. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Okay, I don't want this now, so I will say, and I will say amount is 1, currency is USD, and enter two currency is INR, and that's it. 1 USD dollar is equal to this. This is my output, and it is a simple program. I know this get complex somewhere here because of this formula, but other than that it is very simple. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe this video and my channel. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.